Hey Sprouts fans, so it is time for another weekly check-in on how our little seedlings are doing. So last week the peppers weren't quite ready to repot, and so I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what they are looking like now. What do we have here? These are our serrano peppers. California Wonder, that's our sweet pepper. Ancho chilies, habanada, and habanero. They're all still really small and fragile, and so I'm going to keep them in their little greenhouse, I think, for another at least 3 days. I'm going to keep watch on them because I don't think they're quite ready yet for the big world. So for now, they're just going to sit and wait. Next on the docket, we're going to do the check-in on the rest of the sprouts because they're all doing really well. Okay, Sprouts fans, so here we are next to all of our sprouts, and look how big they're getting. Even it's been 1 week. It's been 1 week since I last did a check-in. These are our beans. They're getting so enormous. So I'm going to tell you later on what we're going to do to help these guys grow nice and big. You can kind of see I'm already helping this guy stand up a little bit with a chopstick, but these beans, what they want to do is they want to climb. So we need to give them something to climb on, or they're just going to keep like reaching out and out, and then eventually they're going to break off. So I'm going to introduce you to each of the plants that we're growing now that they're a little bit larger so you can see what they look like. This is a really good example of what a tomato sprout looks like when it sprouts. It has just the regular stem and then 2 leaves. So that's what you're going to see when they immediately sprout. Plants have, just like humans, they have different stages of growth. So I forget the names of these leaves. This is the baby leaf. And when the plant becomes more mature, it will sprout the kind of secondary leaf. So those are our tomatoes, and they're all going to look the same pretty much. Italian Stallion, which are doing so well. I'm very happy about that. Unfortunately, our black princes did not make it, but I might sprout some more because they seem pretty cool. But we're going to have a crap ton of tomatoes, so it's fine. So those are that. Look at these. Okay. Also, this was a candle, and now it's like a glass, which is nice. These are our pea shoots. Look how gorgeous they are. I love, love, love pea shoots because I just think that they're so delicate and pretty and beautiful. And look at these, like this little gorgeous little curly Q. That's what they use to climb up wherever they're climbing. So these guys are looking good. I don't think they need support quite yet, but they will really soon. Here's our Butter Crunch lettuce. It's looking good, very spindly, needs some water. It's just like moving along, looking good. I'm not gonna do anything with this today. Ruby lettuce, looking pretty good. You know, just let it go. This is good, okay. And, you know, lastly, here are our cucumbers. They don't need any work today, just love. So now that you've seen the progress on all of the sprouts, we're gonna do a little bit of work on 2 that need some help. These are our beans. They don't like doing this wonky thing that they're doing. It doesn't make them happy. You can see that they're really growing into their container. Their roots are already wanting to go down really deep into the soil. We're gonna plant them in a new container, and I'm going to teach you how to make a structure so that they can start their climbing journey. They're moving, they're ready to go. We're gonna have beans, I can't wait. So first things first, let's get these guys into a new and slightly larger home because they're definitely outgrowing this container, and these guys are definitely outgrowing this container. Getting some soil. Normally I do. It's such a beautiful day today. I could have done this whole thing outside, but whatever. So we got our fresh soil, and now we're gonna repot our beans. So we're back inside. This is a really good thing to do outside, but I'm doing it inside. Okay, so here's what we do. Okay, so especially when your beans are like right on the surface like this, and they're still, even though they're looking pretty hardy, they're still fragile. So you need to just don't be a brute. Just be gentle with them. Be easy, relaxed, easy vibes, chillin', straight chillin'. Sometimes I like to talk. I'm like, oh, okay. Hi, little guys. You're going into your new home today. Going to help you into your new home. There you go. Okay, wow. See, you can already see like all the roots are getting so big, so they really needed something else. Oopsie, there we go. So, voila. Okay, I put too much dirt in the bottom. So I have to actually take them out. Take a little dirt out. More of a hole. Because you want the stems to be covered by maybe like at least a couple like a centimeter of dirt for sure. Give them a good press down because you're securing them. Gentle, gentle. Nice. Look at these guys. They're looking great. Now I'm going to get them some water because you always want to water your plants after you disrupt them. Okay, so they're in new pots. They seem happy even though they just fell over when I added the water. That's typical because when the water goes in it, whatever, I don't know. It like, destabilizes them a little bit. But we're here to add stability. Okay, here's something. This is a cage thingy that I bought, or that I received when I bought tomatoes. So a lot of these plants need stability. Tomatoes need stability, beans need stability, peas need stability. Peas and beans like to climb, and tomatoes just generally, they need some structure. So this was something and this is something that you can find very easily at, any gardening store. I already had one, so I'm trying to reuse it. And I think I'm going to try to reuse it for these beans because we're a long way off from the tomatoes being ready to put in this. So I think I'm going to have the beans grow on it, and then by the time the beans are ready to go outside, actually I'll take this off and then use it for the tomatoes is my plan, but we will see how that goes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just going to, this has like little clips at the bottom to go around a planter bottom, but that doesn't apply here really. So I'm just gonna kind of set them and have them stand on their own. But right now I'm like operating off the side of the table, so it's not really working. That's that. I mean, it seems kind of janky, but that's all they need. They just want something to climb up. So that's what we're doing for that one. Very easy. If you have one of these, it's very simple. If you don't, I'm going to show
you see
you
that?
a way that you can
Can you
make a
see
structure by yourself. Okay, if you don't have one of those little cages for your plants, or you don't want to buy one, or you find that your beans are growing so quickly that you just don't even have time to get to the store, you need to support them right away, you can make your own out of a few things. So I just did mine with like some stuff that I found around my house. So I got these sticks. One of these, this is an old bamboo support from an orchid that we had at one point. And actually these are the tips of some sunchokes that I grew last year. The tips of the stalk that I just broke off while I was outside. They're sticks. So you can buy these kind of things, or if you have any sort of sticks, longish sticks, that's what you need. And I have a hair elastic, or not, it's actually not a hair elastic, it's an actual elastic rubber band. And so the idea is, I'm just gonna take some of these longer sticks, and you're just kind of making, these three go together. You're just making like a teepee that's gonna go sit around the base of your pot. And your beans are really gonna love to climb up this. I know it seems surprising. Look, that guy's already like hugging the side. Okay, so make the teepee as wide. You can make it honestly as wide as you want, but I'm gonna do like to the size of the container. And then you just secure the top up top so that it, you know, will splay out at the bottom. So secure it at the top. I'm doing it with this rubber band that I got from the failing New York Times that was delivered to my house on Sunday. You can use butcher's twine, you can use whatever you have, whatever feels good. Ta-da! Okay. Look at that. It's balancing. It's doing its thing. It doesn't need to be the strongest structure in the world. It just needs to be strong enough that these guys know that they can climb up it, which they can. And then sometimes you just help them out. You just kind of balance them and show them the way. Maybe this guy wants to go up here. Just show them the way, and they'll climb right up there. The other thing that you can do is if they keep falling off, like if they really are being difficult and they don't want to climb, they want to like reach out to the sun or like do whatever, you can use butcher's twine for this. I just Marie Kondoed my pantry and kitchen and do not remember where I decided was the place that my butcher's twine would live. So that's whatever. I have a sewing kit, just any sort of little piece of thread that you can find. You just take a little thread and you just do a little gentle tie. You just say, hey, buddy, this is your friend. This is where you're gonna help. This is gonna help you grow. Just make a little suggestion for your friend. That's where they should climb up. And that's it. That's how you make a support system for your growing beans. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna shout out my favorite Snoel, SN03L, Sally Noel, comment on my video. Definitely sharing this with my family so they can get it inspired for their veggie garden this year. Hashtag Sprouts fans. Sally, that's amazing. I'm so happy that you're sharing this with your family. That's exactly what I want this to become, is knowledge shared throughout a community of people that are interested in sprouts, that are interested in growing vegetables, that are interested in food, that are interested in sustainability. I think, and I did say this, I will have to plan a sprouts related trip to Montreal to hang out with Sally and in her family's garden. So keep your eyes peeled for that interesting content. If you want me to come visit you at your garden, put it in the comments. We'll see what we can do. That's how we make stuff happen, guys. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Keep liking, keep subscribing. You guys are really helpful for me making my Sprouts dreams come true. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Hashtag Sprouts fans, and we will see you next time. Bye. Thank you.